Good morning, everybody. We're back in the kitchen, and this morning what we were doing are peaches. Let's take a closer look. Mom ran down to Blossom Fruit Stand and picked up these peaches. I mean, look at the size of these peaches. They are just beautiful. So we are going to get these canned. So I'm starting off with washing the peaches. Let's take a closer look at these gorgeous peaches. When your peach is nice and ripe, it should peel really easy. So I just make a slice into it, sort of get under the peeling, and then peel it off, and look at how nicely that comes off. So that's the stage that we like our peaches at. We like our peaches to be nice and ripe, and then that way we're able to put less sugar in with them when we can them. So I'm just gonna get these peeled, and then we'll slice them and get them into the jars. So here's the peach compared to the size of the jar. So you can see there's no way this peach would fit into it. And we like doing pint jars because it's really 2 meals, or 2 servings in it, and then you don't have jars sitting in the fridge. So I'm going to slice this one up, and then it'll end up going into these jars. I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Now these are Freestone, and what that means is they are going to just come off your pits real easy. So that's what we got here. So I'm just gonna keep working at these. And look at that, doesn't that look gorgeous? And then I put the pits aside. I don't put them in with the peels and stuff because the peels go into my compost. Pits are just too much of a pain. And pits just don't break down, so those go to the dump in the green waste. So another way that you can do your peaches, especially with these ones because they're so big, is cut them in half, give them a twist, there you go, and then you can peel it. And I make sure and hold my peaches over the bowl because any juice that drips off, I want it to go into the bowl. And you can see they're just peeling really nice. Always you're going to get a little bit that might not come off as easy. So, I mean, they're just so nice and big. And then just slice them. All right, doesn't that bowl of peaches look delicious? So this here is the syrup that's going to get poured over the peaches. Normally it's 2 cups of water and 1 cup of sugar. What Mom does is 2 cups of water to half a cup of sugar, because we start off with nice ripe peaches and we don't want to put any more sugar in than we have to. It always works best when canning to have multiple people. So Mom's just taking the peaches that I cut up, my aunt's working on other ones, and filling the jars up and getting them ready for the syrup and then into the pot. So we got the pot on the stove going, and what I'm doing right now is we got peaches in here and just wiping off the rim, because you don't want juicy stuff getting stuck to the rims of your lids when you put them on. So we're just going to quickly go through all the jars and give them a quick wipe down. So Mom's just pouring our syrup mixture on top of all the peaches that are in the jars already. Just want to show you what I'm doing. So I've got the liquid in here, and I'm just taking, I don't know if you saw those bubbles. Let's try another jar. See those bubbles that are coming up? We just want to make sure there's no bubbles in here and that we have juice everywhere. So I'm just going to quickly go through everybody and make sure we're good to go. So now that I've taken the knife to them, you can see that the liquid has disappeared, and basically that's all the air bubbles. So we're just going to top them up, and we want to have all the peaches covered with the sugar water so that they don't go brown. So I'm just going to go through and and get these. Wow, that one had really gone down. So now that we put in the syrup into them, we need to give them one more wipe down to make sure we have no sticky syrup on there. We got the lids on, the rings on, and Mom's just putting them in. Now, how long, once the jars go in, you do have to bring it to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we do what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, in half.
Pardon?
In the half liter.
In the pints.
In the pints, 10 minutes.
So 10 minutes in the pints. We don't like our peaches overcooked and soft and mushy, so that's what we do with our peaches. So if they were quarts,
they'd be 15 minutes.
So quarts would be done 15 minutes. So we got those in there. Mom's just got another jar or two to put in, and we'll get those cooking. Oh, what Mom's doing right now is just taking some of the water out so it's not too high in there. There it is, and looks like the water level's good. You're gonna add a bit. Just adding a bit of water. Okay, we'll bring it to a boil, turn it down, and let it continue at a slow boil for 10 minutes. And there's all the jars that we got done so far. Mom's got 2 canners on the go, and we've got probably a dozen more peaches to peel and slice up. So there's our last jars of peaches that are in here. It's come to a slow boil now, and once it comes to that slow boil, you'll turn it down to keep it at that slow boil, and we're going to let it go for 10 minutes and then pull all those jars out of there. And there's all our hard work from today. We have 37 jars of peaches. One did break, and it broke around the bottom of the jar, and that can happen. Just the jars get older, the glass is weak. But yeah, we got 37, so that's pretty good for this year. Hi everybody, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing how we can our peaches. We have lots more preserving to do, and I haven't been doing a lot of videos about outside right now. I need to get a couple of those done, but we've just been so busy canning and preserving and all that kind of fun stuff. Gonna start the potting shed soon, getting it all finished up so I can start growing in there come December, January. And we're going to push our season as much as we can. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click on the like button. And if this is your first time visiting and you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and click on that notify button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Take care, everybody, and bye from My Mini Homestead.